And now, it's time for America's favorite psychopaths, Sergeant Grinder'S Suicide Squad. In the last installment of the recently declassified Grit Grinder files, Grit and his men, posing as a crack German Special Postal Delivery Squad, had persuaded the guards at the Castle Grafskinner to lead them to the dungeon, where British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain was being held prisoner.
So I agree with von Clausewitz that war is just the continuation of politics by other means.
Well, this may be so, Herr Obergruppenführer, but one thing particularly puzzles me. How is it that we seem to be speaking in English, yet we hear each other in our mother tongue?
These questions of perception are explored by some of our greatest German philosophers. Hegel, Schopenhauer, Kant. What do you postmen think?
Who, us?
Yeah, you must have such discussions in the Reich Postal Service.
Yeah? Well, I'll tell you one discussion we've been having. How come your castle's got a drawbridge, but it ain't got no moat?
Well, this is a part of the Führer's ingenious labor program. A squad of prisoners filled in the moat last week. And next week another squad will return to dig it out again. Then, the week after that, you'll see the exquisite genius of the Führer, Sieg Heil!
Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil!
Just a minute while I open up this door which leads to the dungeons. Right, follow me and watch your step. These German castles can be very slippery. You postmen seem like jolly fellows. I heard a really good joke the other day. What you get if your tanks stall on top of the ants' nest? You'll get ants in your panzers. This is very funny, I think.
Yeah? What about this one? What did the Nazi say as he was about to get his head blown off?
I don't know, what?
He said, Heil Hitler!
This is also very funny.
Hey, listen, Herman. I don't suppose there's a secret way out of this castle, is there? You know, to save us having to go all the way back to the gate.
Well, of course there is. What self-respecting German castle would not have a secret means of escape?
It wouldn't be somewhere around here, would it?
You think they're gonna tell me that? I'm just an Obergruppenführer Geheimschloss. You have to be at least an Obergruppenführer sehr Geheimschloss before they give you that sort of information. Not even the commandant is that high up.
You mean there's no one in this castle who knows where the secret escape route is?
Of course not. How could it be secret if anybody knew? Well, this is it. Cell number 3142-12C, where a special prisoner, PX-8723-B-J is being kept.
How do we get in there?
By the door, of course. Except that only the commandant of the castle has the key. But that's okay. You can pass the letters through the mail slot in the door.
You got a mail slot in the cell door?
Yeah, this is Germany. Rule 313G of the instruction manual says that every prison cell must have the slot for mail. Or else do you think the prisoners get their tax returns each year? Not to mention their Red Cross packages. That is, of course, after we've removed all the food, drink, cigarettes and soap.
Geez, after you've taken all that stuff out, what's left?
Well, there's always the cardboard packaging, which they can burn for heating if they like. If only they had matches.
Well, thanks for the guided tour, Fritz, but we've got to search through our mailbags for the letters we need to deliver, and it could take us a while. So why don't you go back to your drawbridge, and we'll give you a shout when we're ready to leave.
Sounds good to me. Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah, Auf Liechtenstein to you too. Right. First, we'd better check we've got the right guy in this cell. Hey, you in there. Your name, Chamberpot?
Chamberlain? Yes, Neville Chamberlain.
Well, we're here to get you out.
Who on earth are you?
We're American commandos, dressed up as Austrian mountaineers, pretending to be German postmen.
Oh, good show. I certainly hope you do better than the last fellows, though.
What do you mean?
Well, a squad of British commandos dressed up as swimming instructors infiltrated the castle 2 days ago. They got as far as the cell door, right where you are now, but then a huge trapdoor opened up beneath them and swallowed them completely. I don't suppose you know what happened to them, do you?
I think I can safely say they're still hanging around.
Oh, jolly good. I'd hate to think they risked their necks just for me.
Don't know about risking their necks, but they're sure stretching them.
Look, I rather hate to tell you this, but the trapdoor on which you are presently standing opens up automatically after one has been standing on it for a certain amount of time.
Yeah? How much time?
Well, actually, it's due to open right now.
Now?
Shit! Sarge, that means we're all dead!
Will Grit and his men succeed in their mission, or will the noose tighten around them even further? Find out in the next stretching, or should I say, credulity stretching, episode of Sergeant Grit Grinder's Suicide Squad. Grit Grinder's Suicide Squad is a miracle production. Remember, if it's good, it's a miracle.